Good early morning, everyone. This is Farm Talk Friday. I am Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna. We're here in Costa Rica at our little farm where we sometimes talk about our farm, but we just generally talk about our life in general.
Yeah, well, I think we try to keep it kind of on point.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about solar farms and stuff, but we don't typically
Hello.
talk about that.
Hello.
Okay.
All right. So, listen, last week when we made our little promo advertisement, there was a photo of me with somebody else wearing a Pittsburgh Penguins hoodie or some kind of sweatshirt. Anyway.
And Ken's a Pittsburgh, well, he was.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
That was J.P. Matterson, our friend who we just happened to see at the airport. And he's now down in the Osa doing some stuff. That's the other peninsula in Costa Rica. He's down on the Osa Peninsula doing some great stuff down there. Wanted to give him a shout out. Hello. He is a fellow Pittsburgh Penguins fan. Of course, my number one team now is the Vegas Golden Knights because
they have a team.
Vegas has a team.
Now.
I have become a Raiders fan and a Vegas Golden Knights fan. So...
because Ken is from Vegas.
Yes.
You don't know.
But anyway, I still love Pittsburgh Penguins. So, hey, Eddie.
Hey, baby.
Hey, you got your coffee cup there.
Yeah, it's not super early. We get up, like 2 hours ago or something. But I'm still working on my coffee, so this is what I do in the morning.
Yeah.
I sip on my coffee until it's gone. It's not gone yet. So.
My eyes look a little tired. Anyway, we get up at 5:30. And it rained all night last night. And,
super wet here.
Yeah, but it's awesome. It's going to clear up today. We've had a couple of beautiful days.
Yeah, so when we got back, so we were gone. We did the Mexico thing, and then we left so that Ken could participate in a swimming competition because Ken is now a triathlete man and is constantly training. And this was an opportunity for him to take part in something that would help his training. And it was the first open water ocean swim that you've done competitively.
Yeah, that didn't involve the triathlon, yes.
Right. So, I don't know if this flower's going to hold. This is one of our beautiful hibiscus that we grow here. All hibiscus are edible, apparently. You make teas out of them. Anyway, so we went up there. We were only gone for a few days, but we weren't here very long. We were only here for a few hours, and then we had to leave and go on another little mini trip. So I didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
We did that Farm Talk Friday, but I didn't really have a chance to walk around.
Yeah.
We saw the devastated corn because that was really obvious. But aside from that, I didn't really see everything. And do you have something to say before you keep going?
No, I was just going to say that in my swim, I got 5th place.
Yeah.
And I did much better than my first triathlon. That's it.
And if it went by age groups, Ken would have gotten first.
That's right.
He's number 1. So, anyway, so we got back from this little trip, and I had a chance to walk around, and I was like, oh, everything's such a mess. It becomes a mess because of the rain, because the rain makes things grow, or it can kill things too. Some of our grass in what I call the fairy garden is struggling. It's too wet, I think. Oops. So anyway, I posted these pictures on the Green Wave House page, and you could go if you want to and see what happened this week. But we just have kind of overgrown gardens and nasturtium taking over everywhere. And I love nasturtium. I love I love all the things.
And it's edible nasturtium.
No, this one's not.
Oh, that one.
This is...
Aren't they normally?
The one we used to grow in the States was an edible nasturtium, and this one is a poisonous nasturtium, and it takes over everything, and so it's not useful to us, and it's a pain to get out.
That's good to know, because I'm one of those people that just walk around and eat stuff.
And I tell him not to. Oh, you should know. Make sure. You know, we've had people actually come and visit here, and I'm not gonna say any names. And it wasn't just one person anyway. But we had some moringa growing next to an Oha Zen plant, and this person was like, "I was just at a permaculture farm, and I know everything." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, do you know that you're eating the Oha and not the moringa?" And they're like, "No, this is." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "It's only my house, and I've only planted these plants. I'm sure I can't identify them myself." So anyway, it can happen, and it's not Ken. It's not Ken. Ken had nothing to do with that. It was like someone I was giving a tour to, and I'm like, "What are you doing, person?"
So, in animal sightings, okay, so we have families of howler monkeys. They're the all dark monkeys that make
When they're not being blinded by pesticides.
yeah, but they make the loudest noise in the world. They really are like world's record most volume of noise for their size. You know, they're like little guys. They're like this, but they sound like a 400-pound. Yeah, they sound like a 400-pound gorilla. So anyway, we have them all the time. They're just right outside our door all the time, crossing through our trees. You know, and but we rarely see the white-faced monkey, the capuchins or the capuchins, however you want to pronounce it. But just yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, so while I was making coffee, I saw something run off the deck, and I go out there, and there was a white-faced monkey in the tree. So anyway, our little security camera captured it, so I'll post it later.
So the white-faced monkeys are, I would say, more monkey-like. Like when you think of monkey behavior, they move faster than the howlers do make excellent jumps. Like they'll be on like a tall tree and then they'll like fly to this other tree that's below them. But the capuchins, like they're really active, but they're quite the rascals. Like they'll come and steal stuff, and they like shiny things. Apparently at Anamai, at the yoga resort that's close by that I sometimes teach at, they steal like people's sparkly bathing suits.
Yeah, this capuchin was trying to steal something.
He was up to no good.
Yeah, he couldn't find anything good to steal though.
Yeah. Those rascals. So in my animal sightings this morning, I saw this little baby hummingbird. It was so cute. It was super tiny, and I have this magical power of like being able to see hummingbirds at rest all the time. I just kind of like look, and I can see one sitting somewhere. And so this one was really cool to see, because usually they're like a little bit bigger. This one was this big, super tiny.
Yeah. Hey, Rosie, thank you.
Hi, yeah, so we
likes
have
my shirt.
Rosie and John, and there's one more person that I can't see. Anyways, we try to give the shout out to the people that we see. Like if you comment, we're able to see you. Otherwise, maybe we'd have to like hit the button. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems complicated.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, so other farm news. Oh, I don't know if we mentioned, I think I might have like mentioned it, but you didn't really see it until we got back from this little trip. But Butterscotch has changed appearance.
That's one of our chickens.
Yeah, she's part of like our new old girls, and she has two sisters that were always speckled, and one was Crema, who, when she chooses to, be muddy, she's kind of more latte. And then there's Pecan. And so when I say speckled, they have like these, not polka dots, but like speckles all over them, like little white freckles. And Butterscotch, even though she was the same size and she kind of had like the same physique as them, she looked totally different. She was unspeckled, and she just had a really unique look. And then she started going through this molting process where she was like losing some feathers. She didn't lose all of them. She didn't get scruffy like Elaine, one of our older chickens that's no longer with us. But she's different. She's different. She's speckled. Now she's speckled. She has developed speckles, and then she has like almost like a white head where it was like you know, I called her butterscotch for a reason.
Basically, she's less
It's kinda like
attractive.
toffee.
She's
Aw.
less and now we have a new number one. Our most beautiful chicken is now Crema. She's like a platinum blonde. She just looks beautiful. So she is number one now.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay.
John, yes, Richard still is our neighbor. We got to bring him on.
Richard Bishop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so crops. We had these anonas that I think I even made like an advertisement like a few weeks ago of like anonas, and I don't know when they're gonna get ripe. I need to look up the information, but I feel like they've been on the tree for a long time, and you know, we're gonna have this new. It's not a problem. It's more of a blessing, right? But we don't know. Like all these trees are gonna start to produce fruit now because we've had them long enough, and so within this next like 6 month, year and a half, period, we're gonna have all these fruits, and we don't know really anything about harvesting them, or so we have work to do. And then, honey, I have to tell you, I'm a little worried about our Rosa de Jamaica, which is a type of hibiscus crop, because it's been a big thing for us, and I don't know.
Well, maybe they'll come through when the sun comes out.
Yeah. So we had like some work done on our driveway, and I think a lot of them took the toll. Like the workers didn't know that they were valuable to us.
Yeah.
Whoops. So we'll see how much we have, but we love them. We love drinking it. It's like drinking Kool-Aid, like a red tea, and it has a lot of vitamin C in it. And anyway.
Hi, Lynn.
Lynn, yay! We were just talking about a platinum blonde chicken of ours.
Lynn was our shipmate.
Yeah. Beautiful platinum hair. Anyways, well, sorry, Lynn, you just got on, but we're going to sign off. We came on early this morning because Ken needs to get to San Jose, and he was like, well, you could just do it. But I'm like, it's not Farm Talk Friday. Farm Talk Friday's us. So, anyway,
all right.
Thanks for being here with us.
We'll be back next week at more of a normal time. For my beautiful wife, Giovanna, I'm Ken Jordan. This is Farm Talk Friday. See you next week.